So there's something that is happening under Tinubu that has never happened in the last 30 years. In the last 30 years, the Nigerian people have never been so excited seeking for a military coup. The Nigerian people in the last 30 years of my existence in Nigeria, I've never for one day be excited that soldiers come and take over power from a democratically elected president. And by the way, was he even elected or selected? That was another discussion for another day, but I believe you all know what happened during that election, right? So here is a video today. I think it was in Benin. I don't know whether in Benin or in the southeast. I don't even know. But these were Nigerian people who were damn excited, making prayers, you know, chanting that military take over. Now una we want. Now una we want. Military take over. They were challenging the military soldiers. They were challenging the CDS, Christopher Musa. They were challenging Lagbaja that he should take over power from Tinubu because the hardship, they were saying that so far done too much. So far done. Let's watch the video together. Let's watch the video together.
Tinubu must go. We want Nigeria army to take over. We want Nigeria army to take over Nigeria. I don't know why they are afraid. Why they are afraid, we don't know. We want Nigeria army to take over Nigeria. 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 Nigeria army to take over Nigeria. Nigeria army to take over Nigeria. Make una take over Nigeria. Make una take over Nigeria. Make una take over Nigeria. So far done too much. 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 Nigeria army take over. So far too much.
Can you imagine that since 1999 till 2023, we never for one time, one moment, have a reason to hit the street and start seeking the help of the military juntas, that they should take power. But in just less than a year, just right from the day Tinubu was selected, we started seeing Nigerians kneeling to beg the military officers. We started seeing Nigerians coming out with that full boldness that the Nigerian military should take power. Now Nigerians don't even care if democracy is taken away. Nigerians don't even care if freedom to speech, if freedom to talk, if freedom to express is taken away. They are saying that the military old days is way better than just this Bola Ahmed Tinubu years. That Tinubu is ready to take us into oblivion. That Tinubu is ready to starve us. That Tinubu is ready to finish Nigerians. Can you imagine? Today, in Benin City, that CNG initiative that Tinubu said all Nigerians should go and convert their cars to. Go and convert your car to CNG. That we understand that fuel price has gone up, but go and convert it. Today in Benin City, it exploded and a lot of people were injured. A lot of people, so many casualties, so many injured persons in Benin City. Now imagine when you now have millions of Nigerians, they are all those downfall drivers that are reckless, those keke napep riders that are reckless, all those what's it called, the IAS, the intrastate buses. Imagine what we just start having. We might just start having explosion like fireworks, like just boom, boom, boom. Meanwhile, Tinubu has not deemed it fit to convert his own $1.5 billion Escalade. 1.5 billion naira Escalade into CNG. He hasn't. Are you not supposed to lead by an example? If truly you are the president of the people, are you not supposed to? This is why the Nigerians do not have any belief. Nobody trusts. Nobody has any hope. No, even the supporters of Asiwaju now are crying. They are crying tears. They are crying blood. So many of them regret the very moment they thumbprinted for this man. So many of them regretted the moment they thumbprinted for this man. mean, there was a video, I will show you guys that video, where a person said, there is nothing Asiwaju wants to do. If he continues like this, he is not coming back 2027. I'm going to show you guys the video. But before we go to that video, because that video was from a pastor, by the way, who said that no matter what Asiwaju does, 2027 is to forget, is a far cry. Because if he tries to play funny, if we see INEC trying to misbehave, then Nigeria might just descend into what we would not like to talk about. That as it is, he should enjoy his 4 years. Anything he wants to use the Nigerian eyes to see, no problem, he should go ahead. The Nigerians are ready to endure. But by 2027, Nigerians are ready to go for a Peter Obi or Atiku. That Asiwaju knows nothing. He has lost it. Everything. He doesn't know anything. Just in 1 year of his presidency, Ohando, that belongs to Tinubu, has grew from 75 billion to over trillions of naira. Now Ohando is being enlisted to be one of the major buyers of a refinery. I can't recall that country, but all these European countries, whether it was in Trinidad and Tobago, Ohando is bidding for a refinery there. And this is a company that is owned by Tinubu. Right, owned by Wale Tinubu. And we know who Wale Tinubu is to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So Nigerians are extremely tired and they don't even care that they should go to that military regime whereby there's no freedom of expression anymore. The Nigerian army are being challenged. These guys have been called out that take power. And I think Tinubu has to be worried. He needs to be worried. Yes, because just yesterday or 2 days ago, they said Lagbaja, which is the chief of army staff, was rushed out from Nigeria to UK. They said he was rushed out because of health reasons. Nobody knows. Maybe Tinubu called him to have some conversations. Maybe Tinubu feel, I know they do well. Let me call this guy. Let us have some conversations. Let us have some negotiations. Don't even think about it. These things are getting closer. Tinubu left the country. Shetima is not in the country. The COAL, which is the chief of army staff, army staff, is out of the country. So who have they left the country for? They said they left it for Akpabio. Akpabio that told all Nigerians that anywhere you see food, chop am. I wasn't surprised when I heard that there were some people who wanted to impeach Akpabio. They saw that opportunity and they wanted to ride on it. But again, with the help of the president, some set of senators today have voted vote of confidence. But you cannot give what you don't have. You can only buy that time. When the time is right, the armor of justice will fall on your head. It's as simple as that. When you don't have, you cannot give. What you don't have, you cannot give it out. Akpabio today doesn't have the respect of the people. Everybody see him as a clown. People call him the rubber stamp. A man who talks anyhow. It was the same person that said that check your mail, we've sent prayers. It was the same man who said that if Nigerian protest, we will be having our own meal. We will be eating chicken, turkey, ice cream. These were the conversations. These were the statements of the supposedly number 3 man in the country. This is the man whom they said is controlling Nigeria today. So Nigeria is more or less like in an autopilot state. Don't forget I said I will show you a video of the pastor who said that if Tinubu, whatever magic he wants to do, if by the end of this year, if nothing changes, that they don't see him coming back come 2027. That they don't see him coming back come 2027. And I agree because things are terribly bad. The optics from the presidency is insensitive. They don't care about the people. They don't talk to the people. They don't seek for the needs of the people. They don't even seem to understand what they are doing. The country is floating like a kite, just like a balloon in the sky. No direction. Nobody know where will they go. Nobody understand. Where you they carry us go, Bola Ahmed? Where you they carry us go, Mr. President? This is why when some Nigerians are frustrated, they hit the street, they are saying the Nigerian army to take over. Well, you cannot blame them because what they get from the presidency is absolutely silence, not lack of good communication. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe these are the reasons why Ajuri Ngilali had to leave, because he saw that they were not doing what was expected of them. What they are all about is propaganda, 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 propaganda. Let's talk about another guy called Asari Dokubo. We all know Asari Dokubo is an ally of the president. We know that Asari Dokubo supported the president during the campaign. In fact, it was one of the foot soldiers who stood all through the 3 weeks of that presidential tribunal case in Abuja. Every day they were gyrating, singing the songs of praise that Tinubu Nahim go enter. They had bosses, they had coasters. They were all chanting, dancing. I mean, we saw Asari Dokubo in Abuja where he was dancing. Just recently, we don't know what happened. Nobody knows. We just see Asari Dokubo. We can see an Asari Dokubo daring the Nigerian army, telling them that he has the capacity to bring their helicopter down, telling them that he has the artilleries, that he has the anti-aircraft, gun apparatus and all that he has the capacity. And in response, the CDS has responded that they would take him on, that they would take him head on and they would deal with him. Immediately, the CDS gave that response. Asari Dokubo came out. Now he is begging. But again, he's not even afraid. Nobody knows what transpired between Asari Dokubo and the president. Because how could an ordinary civilian have such a courage and be calling out the general? Let us listen to that video together. Let us listen to the video together.
Officer General at the defense headquarters. Or engaging bandits so that people can be alive and go to their farms, and he called us terrorists. He singled me out and called me terrorist. Nigerians are listening and some are happy because what is happening in these places are not happening to them. These rogue officers must be investigated and eliminated from our military if Nigeria is to move forward. My crime is that I stand by the people and defend them and make them go back to their home, go back to their farm, that they are not kidnapped. I release them. I don't know which sector of the Nigerian army is commanding that made him a major general. But it's sad that if Nigeria has such major generals, that's the problem of Nigeria. Our own is to help. And I will continue to help. What crime did I commit that a helicopter will come and fly over my houses? The houses of my fathers, my grandfathers, where my siblings were. If I had not spoken out, maybe they would have dropped because we were not expecting them. And they would have done something to my siblings and myself and those who are with me. That an unmarked helicopter can fly up and down. Nigerians should ask questions. How many places has this unmarked helicopter gone to kill people? And then a rogue major general, I don't know where he became major general, will stand and use Nigerian platform to say a citizen of this country will be murdered. And it's acceptable in Nigeria. If he's not wearing that uniform, will he have the temerity, audacity to say he will murder me?
You can imagine. This person who is regularly called a non-state actor, is saying that he has helped the soldiers to fight the bandit, that he has helped the soldier to secure the pipelines. He has helped the soldier that if not for him, that the bandit will have overrun all the south region, even down to the southeast. He's been braggadocious about it. An ordinary civilian. And is this a country? Is this If this is in a country that works as Sarid Okuba, is he not supposed to be behind bars for uttering such words and statements against the Nigerian military? This is not even a secret conversation. He said this on a camera, live. Eh? Everything that has never happened before is now happening in just less than 16 months of this current administration. Everybody, just in every non-state actors, it's under this administration we see a non-state actor buying a full page of a newspaper. Okay, we saw what Tompolo did during the 1 year of the president. We saw what he did, buying all the newspaper front page from Vanguard, Punch, bought everything despite the president telling them not to be elaborate. He did it. Immediately he won. When the president won, you know what he did? He started praising him. This is the level of how Nigeria has fallen, where only those who are sycophants, charlatans, thugs, non-state actors are now those that are respected and highly elevated. It's a pity. Well, I hope the president will improve on his delivery, because I do not support this cry for military to take over. I do not support it. I do not. I understand that the hardship out there is crazy. I do understand that. But seeking for the military to take over, I don't think is an option. It's either we go out and protest, calling for end to bad governance, or we wait patiently. By 2027, we'll go out there en masse, vote the right person that we believe will push this country forward. For now, I say bye to all my viewers. You have a nice day. Bye.